Friday.
Yes,
May
it
Day.
is.
It's May 1st.
Yes, happy May 1st.
Happy May 1st to you as well there. Happy May Day. And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good Friday morning. Happy to have you with us.
Oh boy, here we go. It's a Friday morning
Yes.
and it's a May Day and there's a lot of celebrations going on around the world today.
Yes, there are.
A lot of different nations celebrate May Day.
Well, you hear the saying, April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah.
So we're expecting to see lots and lots of beautiful flowers blooming the month of May.
We are indeed.
And lots of warm weather.
We want to see bloomers everywhere.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, anyway, moving along here. Who's on today's? We don't have that information right here.
I don't believe I have it in front of
right
me.
now, okay?
Nope.
So guess. Anyway, gee whiz. Oh yeah, I want to mention again the May 9th is next week.
That's right.
Because today is May 1. 9 days from today, it won't be next week. It'll be, anyway, one day soon. Marmac Volunteer Fire Department is going to have a barbecue chicken benefit for Assistant Chief Brad Cushing. It's on May 9th. It's takeout only, and it's only $8 a plate. This is at the Marmac Volunteer Fire Department. If you want information, call John at 919-921-7808.
Next Monday night, City Council meeting. Love to have you come out and join us. There's been a few changes. We are now having our meetings a little bit different time frame. You can find all that information out on the city's website, goldsboronc.gov. Everything, including the work session, is all taking place in City Council chambers now. So come on out and join us. We keep it on our website. We put it on the City of Goldsboro's Facebook page. We're always sharing that information, and we'll talk more about it Monday morning.
All right.
Yeah.
Change is good.
Change is good.
A lot of people don't think so, but it really is. Change is good.
Yes, it can be.
Yes, it can be. Sometimes gooder than other times.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's
see. What do we have here? I've got, don't forget the blood drive on the 7th.
That's exactly right.
Is at Rosewood High School, and that's in the Rosewood community, I believe.
Yeah, one might would think.
One might would think. Anyway, it's in Rosewood at 9 a.m. on the 7th at Rosewood High School.
Well, guess what today is?
I just told you it's Friday.
It is Friday, and it's Lobster Day for the Partnership for
that's
Children.
Today, isn't it?
It is.
Well.
It's their Lobster Fest. It's their 11th annual Lobster and Shrimp Fest.
Wow.
Don't forget, if you placed an order, go by and pick up your fantastic lobster and shrimp. I've had one every year.
Right.
They are really, really good. They're fresh. They're wonderful. And it's a fundraiser that all the funds stay right here in Wayne County for children ages birth through 5.
Yeah, certainly a worthwhile,
Oh
wonderful.
yes, we saw Larry the Lobster in here last week, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
He was dancing all around and having a good old time.
I didn't know lobsters could do all that.
Me either, but this one sure did. He was a mighty big lobster.
He was mighty active.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was wide awake.
He was. That's putting it mildly. And look, if you didn't order your lobster or shrimp, you have a little over 360 days to do it.
Yes, I was wondering where you were going with that one.
Because you can't do it today, right?
Yeah, they don't order extras.
No, they don't order extras. There you go. Okay, we have a couple of things for you here.
Okay.
First of all, Tuesday of next week is the wire working thing over at the
the class.
Arts Council.
How to make jewelry.
How to make jewelry, and this in particular, it costs you $40 for this, but all the supplies are included, and you'll end up making two sets of earrings.
That's right.
2 pair of earrings, and 16 and older, please. It's a session, in this session, students learning basic wire working skills to make jewelry. And if you have any questions, you can call the folks over there at 919-736-3300.
Well, Wayne, we were talking recently about what children can do, what opportunities we have here in our community in the summer when school is out.
Yes.
For our children to still have enrichment programs and various things going on. And if you think about all the different opportunities, we have the Goldsboro Family YMCA.
Yeah.
They have a tremendous amount of camps all summer long.
Yes, they do.
Goldsboro Parks and Recreation has a long list of active camps, from canoeing to soccer to basketball to adventures in the wild.
Yes.
There's a long list of, that's what they call it,
okay.
a long list of things that your children can be a part of with a minimal fee.
Adventures in the wild. That sounds like something out of Cat in the Hat.
Doesn't it? I know.
Yeah.
But there are many opportunities here in our community for your children to stay involved, and things they can do. The library has programs. There's just so many things. Take a look at different ones' websites, and you can find out exact programs, times, and prices.
Wow. That is exciting.
Isn't it?
There's a lot to do.
Yes,
you
there
just have
is.
to look for it.
That's right.
It's not going to come knocking on your door.
But it don't work that way.
Don't work that way. All right.
I believe it might be time.
It is.
All right, well, I would like to welcome everyone to the Robotics Team 3737's awards banquet. We're going to start off with the pledges. If I can have Stephen and Joe come up and we'll do our pledges.
We are going to demonstrate our robots. You don't have to move. They're going to be over there. You can move if you want to see them better. The first one we're going to show you is our 2015 robot. This is the one we competed with at competition in March. It's called Lessee. The object of the game was to pick up totes and to pile them on top of each other and then put a bin on the top. I hope you'll enjoy watching how well this robot does its task.
This year we did something a bit different for the control. Normally we have joysticks or an Xbox controller, but what we did was make a miniature version of the arm mounted on a plate, and it has encoders on each of the joints. So what the controller is doing is moving the Mimic to move the robot in the same way. We also have Mecanim Wheels. If you take a close look after the demo's over, you'll see they're strange looking things. They've got rollers all around, and what they do is allow you to move in any direction at will. So if you need to move sideways slightly, you can do that. If you need to turn on your own circle, you can. You may applaud. Can you demo picking up a bin from its side? The claw on the front of the robot was designed to do three tasks really. Pick up the bin with the handle, pick up a tote from one of its sides, long side or short side, but also it has these two prongs going forward on the bottom of the claw. We felt that if a bin had fallen over, it would be very difficult to pick it up. So we found a way to go underneath the rim with these two prongs and actually right the bin. Excellent. We can also throw a tote into the audience, which is a foul, but it's pretty impressive.
This is showing off now.
Yeah. He's bowing, I think. This is our 2013 robot that fires frisbees. It was entered into the off-season competition later in the year in 2013, and we won with this. The object of the competition was to fire a frisbee, or 4 frisbees, into a window that was fairly high up, it's like 10 feet up, I think. And at the end of the competition, they had these structures in the middle of the field that you were asked to climb. And if you get onto the first rung, you get a certain number of points, and if you can continue to climb, you would get additional points. We voted just to simply climb onto the first rung, and that's what the 2 red hooks are on the top. The what we call the cannon is raised and lowered so that you can aim the frisbees by these 2 vertical threaded rods, and we use those to pull the cannon down and pull the hooks down onto the lower bar. So we were able to hang at the end of the competition. For those who are interested, there's a motor that spins 2 wheels, and the wheels are joined by different sized sprockets so that the second wheel is traveling faster than the first wheel. So it accelerates the frisbee while spinning it. If you've ever thrown a frisbee, you'll know you have to spin it to make it fly. So we can't just fire it in a straight line, you have to spin it as it leaves the robot. One of the difficulties we had with that, without Mecanim Wheels, was that the frisbees were fed through a small letterbox, and as we drove up to the wall where the letterbox was, if we were 2 or 3 inches too far to the right or left, we would miss the frisbee, and so we'd have to back up and then turn very slightly and go forward again, and sometimes it took 2 or 3 attempts before we were square in front of the letterbox, and that would use up valuable time. Also, if you're on your own and you're bored, you can play frisbee with yourself, which is great. Inside the cannon there's multiple optical sensors so that they can detect where the frisbees are, so that it can't travel down too far and push a frisbee into the ground, or up too far and push it out of the top. Obviously, to get it into the letterbox, the goal, it had to be consistently accurate. So the firing mechanism is very carefully designed to do that.
And the last thing we want to show you tonight is something new that we did this year. They're called Sumo Bots. We introduced them at the Wayne County Fair. We're thankful to a first team in Greenville for developing these mini robots. The idea is that you spend so much time designing your cardboard robot and then you play sumo. We introduced them at the county fair. We've also done a workshop in a school, and we hope to do some more. So we need 2 volunteers from the audience to effectively challenge this demo. Do we have any volunteers? Would you like to? Okay.
These Sumo Bots are made from cardboard ping pong ball, rubber bands, paper clips. They get a bag full of stuff, and I think, was it 2 hours to make the Sumo Bot? They also get 2 motors and 2 wheels that go on those motors. So there's only 2-wheel traction. Often use half a ping pong ball to slide for the third support on the ground. But what they don't get is the brain as they make these Sumo Bots. But they get a block of wood which the motors plug into. And so when the competition starts, we remove the block of wood and we put in this brain. It has different control circuits in it, and it allows them to be controlled remotely like a radio-controlled car. And in fact, the control systems you see are just what you might see on a radio-controlled car or boat or plane or something like that. The object of the competition is to push your opponent out of the square, which is a 5-foot square. And they have a certain amount of time. If neither can do it in that time, it's a draw. And actually, I think the lightest robot wins if no one's pushed out of the square. And the kids have amazing fun.
Are we ready?
No, just building one, I think. If anyone has any questions, please keep them to yourself. No. Yeah, they're using robots that were made for a previous competition. You can clearly see the white masking tape on the white floor, marking the edge of the sumo square.
Three, 2, 1, go!
Contact is permitted. Yes! Yeah, he's out.
No, good try, good try.
He did it.
Let's do it one more time.
Do any of the other younger ones want to give it a try?
Or the older ones.
Yeah.
Free if you want to go, you can. This is your chance.
I know you're dying to.
Okay. Too late.
Oh. Oh.
So you can see we've had lots of fun this year. But if everybody would like to get back to their seats, we're going to do a little slideshow to show you some of the other things that we've been doing. Again, I'd like to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight to our awards banquet. My name is Ann Finch, and I'm the leader of 4-H Robotics Team 3737 here in Wayne County.
Back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. Today is Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Whoop-de-Doo Friday.
That's right.
Exactly right.
Love my
Oh,
Fridays.
Oh, yeah. Birthdays today.
Yes, who we got?
Stephen Mox. Now, if you don't know the name, you'd certainly know him if you saw him. He's done a lot
Okay.
of acting. He's been around a long time. He's 73 today. He was on General Hospital some years ago. He was Trevor Lansing.
Trevor.
Trevor. He's Henry Gerard on the TV show Suits.
Okay.
He's 73. John Deal is 65 today. He was on The Shield. He played character Ben Gilroy. He was David Burke on Point Pleasant, which is, I think that's a new show. But anyway.
I don't know that one.
65. 65. You know Dan Florek. If you don't know the name, you know who he is because he's the captain on the Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Okay.
All right. He's 65 today. He's the guy. Well, he doesn't. Well, never mind.
I hear you.
Okay. Charlie Schlatter's having a birthday. He was Ferris in Ferris Bueller.
What a funny movie.
Uh-huh.
To this day.
He was Jesse on Diagnosis Murder.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
I love that show. He's 49 today, Charlie Schlatter is. Julie Benz, no relation to Mercedes.
Yeah, I hear you.
Julie is 43 today. She was Robin Gallagher on Desperate Housewives, Rita on Dexter, and Christina on A Gifted Man.
Okay.
39 today for Darius McCrary. He's another one you know. You remember the TV show with Urkel, Family Matters?
Yes. Oh, yes.
He played Eddie.
Okay. Yeah.
Darius McCrary. He's also Donovan on Anger Management from a few years back.
All right.
James Badge Dale is 37 today. He was Chase Edmonds on 24.
Mm-hmm.
He was Will Travers on Rubicon. Birthday for Farrah Fath. She's 31 today. She was Mamie Lockhart on Days of Our Lives. She was Gigi on One Life to Live.
Okay.
Drew Sidora is 30 today. Genesis on One Love, and Paige on Hindsight. And I think Hindsight's a new show too.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
those
happy
are the
birthday.
birthdays.
It's your special day.
May 1st it is today.
That's right. May 1st. Oh, I'm excited about May.
I know. A lot of stuff.
I'm a big fan of spring. Big fan.
Oh, you really?
Big fan.
Well,
Yes, that's my favorite time of
I'll
year.
try to introduce you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big fan of spring. That's
Big
good.
fan of spring.
You know, yesterday.
Other than the pollen.
Oh, yeah.
Not a big fan of that.
Nah, I've never been to pollen anyway. I had a cousin that went there.
Did you?
Yeah. You know, we talked about colors yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Some colors.
Some odd
unusual
names.
Odd named colors.
Yes.
Glaucus is a color.
Glaucus?
Glaucus.
Okay.
Glaucus was first used as a color name back in 1671.
Wow.
It's more than a hue. It describes the powdery and sometimes, and perfectly harmless, by the way, powdery and harmless blue-gray or blue-green coating on grapes and plums. That coating.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's glaucus.
That's odd.
Wenge.
Winga?
Wenge. W-E-N-G-E. Wenge. If you've ever shopped for furniture, you know Wenge. It's a dark brown wood color with copper undertones that even classes up particle board. It makes particle board even look good. Actually, Wenge wood comes from the endangered Melitia laurentii legume tree.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, Wenge. It's a dark
brown.
wood color, yeah. And then the last one is fulvous, F-U-L-V-O-U-S, fulvous.
Fulvous.
It's a brownish yellow.
Okay.
So what makes an owl or a duck fulvous? The brownish yellow feathers. Brownish yellow is fulvous. There you go.
Brownish yellow.
Brownish yellow.
So you see it on a lot of ducks and
owls. Yeah. I saw an owl on the way to work the other day.
Did you?
I did. He was hanging around on a telephone line or
Uh-huh.
power line of some kind.
Well, you know, speaking of flying animals,
You know my cousin?
yes,
Yeah, he's a rascal.
at Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course, how about those birds that are always, I think they're there like 2 or 3 times a year, and Horace Best always gets fantastic pictures of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what it was. Is it a eagle? I believe it is.
Really?
I believe so. Haven't you seen the pictures that they've been posted several times on?
I've been busy.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, Horace Best is a great local
Oh, I know
photographer
he
anyway.
is. Yes, he is.
Yeah, and I believe at the golf course it is I believe it's a bald eagle.
Is it a bald eagle?
I think so.
My goodness.
And they make a nest, and every now and again you'll see them up there, and there's the same tree they go to every year.
They're
And,
like that.
and he's got several pictures of them and
Wow.
coming back and forth each year. It's quite
Wow.
interesting, yeah.
Wow. We've had so much rain here lately and the ground is totally saturated.
Yes, it is.
That I was on my way to work the other day and at the corner of Pecan and some other road,
Pecan.
Pecan, whatever. Anyway, there's a low area in a landscape there, in
Uh-huh.
a farming community, and that low-lying area had filled with water, making a lake
It
there.
looked like a lake,
And
huh?
I came by, and it had been there for like a couple of 3 days. And I came by one morning, and there was 4 or 5 Canada geese out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
They thought it was a little lake.
They thought it, well, it wasn't.
It was a temporary lake, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, we're going to leave you for today. We'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend. Drive carefully. Always wear your seatbelt, please. It does make a difference. It saves lives. So anyway, see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Until then, for Wayne Goldsboro Television, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.